Get everything refreshed and going here. Uh, this is how this is what I do for my weekly FM. And I use the Zelos and Imperiums with the Imperium Prime. And I have two tanks. That one's up there repairing for now. I did the campaign earlier. Got an hour's damage on it. This is my second one. They're both exactly the same. 2 charged M, 2 charged X with 1 CM, 1. Engine 5 there. Solid fuel booster 3. Frontline countermeasure system. Agility 4. And I use the heavy plating 3 to slow this thing down so I don't have to use resonance capacitors on my Imperiums. Speed matches pretty close. But I've got 2 R cannons on here. Those are for defenses, and 2 Infernal rockets. They're also for defenses. This thing's been through a few different refits. So main thing is 4 Phalanx 3s. I've got 2 Gale 3s, 2 Hail Ds, a Gale 2, and a Harrier missile. That consists of my tank. Let's see here and make sure on this. Okay. Now the prime here, it's got a little bit more than the rest of them do, but it's got 1X, 1M with 2 D1Ms on the armors. But I am running a heavy mortar and 4 D85Ds with 2 Gale 2s, and I'm guessing this is on there for defense. Might have been a weight issue, I don't remember. But it's got the trajectory plotter, viscosity regulator, high velocity rounds, garrison battery, and engine 5. Like I said, this I didn't run the resonance capacitor on this. Runs 48 mile an hour. And then my tank here, like I said, I slowed it down, and it runs 50 mile an hour. So just a little bit faster than my DPS ships like I like to drive. That's my driving style. And it looks like everything is the same here on this guy's, except I guess I don't have the 2 armors on there. I guess that was just an extra weight thing. But all that preliminary stuff out the way. Got one bookmarked up here. Let's hope it's still there. See, I'll hop outside my base here. I'm a level 115, and I have surrounded by 103s. 103, 103, 103, 103, 103. You can tell the 103s because they got the little Blitz emblem under them. You notice how that's a lot of them out there. All 103s. Well, let's go see if my little bookmark is panning out. Fix my radar while I wait on the map to load up. There we go. Yeah, got one. $20 seconds away. I guess you're using the icebreakers to go out and hit 68s. What a waste of a top end fleet. That's all they got. I don't know what they're using. Do it the best you can there, Bubba. Alright. Now getting these guys up in line here. What I'm going to want to do, bring them all together here before everything starts shooting at me here. Maybe I'm good. Yeah, I'm still good. Alright, what the deal is I want to try to get my green ring to ride this coast. So my Zoe, or my Zelos here, can get up to this bank. And I want them to run parallel all the way up through here. Okay? Now I want my Zelos to come up this wall and cue in his range on this furthest weapon right here. I'm trying to keep them rockets right there from shooting at me. It's the only damn thing that hurts. So, you kind of look at it, okay, where you line up here. See about where you want to go. You go ahead and start him on the inside. You got to make corrections here. I use the arrow keys. Try to come up right in between those two buoys right there. And you just get on him right here. And you hit the brakes on him. Boom, right there. Let them fire. Everything's dead. You can actually kind of stay in the green there. And here's the part where you get to be patient. There's a reason I'm patient here. What I need to happen, I don't care about all these buildings. The buildings I do care about is this right here. If I'm coming in here and I fire at these, that splashes out with my mortars. This first weapon right here I need to cue off and hit. Okay, so what I do, of course it kills the Zoes there. But you got to be patient, let these guys do their thing, because this guy's going to come this way and do them buildings. As soon as he gets that done, he'll go to these buildings. You can count off the volleys if you want to. That's still going at the lower building. You can see which way they're going. They'll cock that away, but with about 3 rounds, all that stuff will be toast, and you can go in there and do your thing. Yeah, okay, he was already firing at it. All right, there. Go ahead and target that. All right. I'll go ahead and drive out of this minefield here. Same thing as last time. You want to keep your green here for the added protection of your Zelos along the bank. And that's where you want your Zelos. Okay. Now when you get to the end of this right here, as soon as all this stuff dies, you want these guys to bank in as quick, because you got a fleet coming in from the north. Get on him, and boom, hit the brakes. Let them drive on by. Okay, now hit everybody in here and drive him out. Those guys coming in. Keep yourself within your good range there. You're green. As long as you're in the green, you're good. Turn around, dive out. Don't care about all that extra stuff. Park there. And again, set yourself up to come back in here on your run. Now I target my DPS ships to end up where I want them, which is right here. Give them enough room to turn there. Boom. This corner right here is not so taxing on having to be close. You can outrange that rocket they got there pretty well. But again, you just get in range and boom. You sit while they drive. Everything's done, you just follow right in behind. Like I said, I drive with the arrow keys. So the way I like to use my buttons is my tank is always in the 5th slot. Now when I do it with the gridiron fleet, I have to change that a little bit. Instead of going right left, I just go to the right. Now I come in between here and I just get my yellow in range of this. Now this is kind of a technical one. Okay, I come out like so, stop, go ahead and hit your brakes, turn, hit your brakes, turn, hit your brakes. Okay, I'm up against the wall. All right. Now you just target down here to this end and boom. You got to stop because there ain't a lot of room for error on this one. But at least this way he'll just get the splash. They really won't get it that bad. Next one's really the only one I'd actually take any damage on. Is this next pack of turrets. I can't get nothing down on that one. But let's see here. Start kicking across there, kind of hit the brakes, let him fall behind a little bit. Get over here a little closer. When he shoots the rocket, go forward a little bit, hit the brakes. Yeah. Strafe it through there a little bit. And that's done. That's really the only damaging part that I face in these. Hello, BLM. Then I come in between there and drive in between here. Okay, now you'll come in yay far, say. What you're doing is you're just watching your yellow line and you just want it to go over the edge of that building. Okay, good enough. Alright, then you get on your tank, pull it back, and come all the way against this wall. Okay, now I pull away from this as soon as I start shooting shots because I don't want to really damage a lot of stuff over here yet. But walk straight up this wall right here and stop right there and go instantly back. If you go forward anyway, they're going to tear you up. You have enough range, you'll hit that guy and that'll kill all those things. Swing over there and hit the torpedo pod and then come out. If you destroy these right here, you have to drive all the way around there and face those rockets on that side. That's why I try to avoid shooting shells over there. So you can come out here if you're daring, or you can just drive it straight out the wide driveway here. Just bring them all out here. You just walk your tank over here and take it from the side here. Target that guy just to make sure. They so like to shoot at that tower over there. And that's how I do a 113. And said this is with the Empyrean fleet. So damage on that was 10 minutes 57 seconds. mean, of course, it's got all the new parts on there as far as the armors go. But it is what it is, and that's how I do it. Before I had those charged armors on there, I just used the D1Ms and the D1Cs before I ever even applied those armors. So I hope that drive around there helps people out, and I guess we'll check y'all later.